I built this custom dining room set. The table and bench are handmade, but the chairs can be purchased unfinished from Amazon. In this video, I'll build, paint, and stain this table. Be sure to check out my other videos of this dining room set. The table has 2 leg assemblies. I cut the leg risers from 4x4s. The top and bottom of the legs are the same length and cut from 4x4s. The top and bottom have miter cuts on each end. I routed all of the hard edges with a router. All of the other edges were sanded. I cut the feet for the legs. I used a kreg drill bit to counterbore for the assembly screws. I cut the braces with 45-degree angles. I used a kreg drill bit perpendicular to the board at first so it wouldn't walk when I drilled it at an angle. I used tape on my spade bit to indicate the depth of the counterbore. The head of these heavy-duty structural screws will be flush with the board. Also, the smooth shank of the screw will pull the riser to the top board. I used a kreg pocket screw guide to drill the holes that I'll use to attach the tabletop. I glued the riser to the top and bottom boards. I used pipe clamps to keep the top and bottom boards parallel. Once the first screw engaged with the riser, I started the second screw. This keeps the riser from twisting from the torque. Then I bottomed the first screw. I glued and clamped the cross braces. I used screws to attach them to the leg assembly. I glued in pocket hole plugs and used a Japanese handsaw to cut them off flush. This is the leg assembly complete except for the feet. I used 4 screws to attach the feet to the legs. The cross member screws into the legs. I used a strap to keep the base perpendicular and attached the angle braces. All of these visible holes were filled with plugs and sanded flush. I squared off the tabletop boards and then measured them to length. I routed and sanded all of the edges of the boards. Then I laid them out to screw them together to make the tabletop. I clamped some 2x4s to keep the boards flat. Then I used pipe clamps to squeeze them together. I screwed them together with pocket screws. I applied pre-stained wood conditioner to the tabletop. Then I applied Rust-Oleum Kona colored stain. After letting the stain set, I removed the excess stain with a rag. I flipped the table over and repeated the staining procedure. Then I applied 2 coats of clear satin polyurethane to the tops and edges. This custom table is beautiful and very sturdy. The table and bench are handmade and the chairs are very affordable through Amazon. If you like the design of this project, check out my other videos of the bench and chair. Thanks for watching.